Uh-oh, is this thing on? What down, Joe? It's No Home TV here, back with another boxing video. Alright, y'all, goddamn. As you can see, we in the fog. Boxing's in the fog right now, man. These motherfuckers, man. I just wanted to get on here, man, and just talk some boxing real quick with y'all, man. It's just a lot of iffy-ass behavior, man. It was a pretty terrible weekend for boxing, man. First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Mr. Apollo Creed in the Rocky movies. I actually, watched a full marathon on that shit, man. Until, I watched the first three, and I didn't get to the fourth one, just because of, the context of the fourth one and, the context of real life. But, the Japanese fighter, he had just he had just passed away after, succumbing to his injuries during the fight. It's a dangerous sport, man, and we as fans, we ask a lot of the fighters, man, and I do realize that. We all have to realize that. But at the same time and at the same token, man, there's a reason why we ask, for so much. Because it's a dangerous sport, because we know that you're getting handsomely rewarded for it, we want to see y'all do some things in that. We want to see greatness. It's entertainment at the end of the day. Just like football, just like basketball, soccer, whatever, you name it. It's the same thing, man. It's entertainment, sports entertainment. Now, I don't really consider boxing a sport. I consider it more a art, but, like a martial art. But, it is what it is. Turki Al-Rashid, I'm considering this dude, I saw a meme on it, so I wasn't the first to come up with it, but I'm considering this dude the new face of boxing, man. The stuff that he's trying to make happen, the stuff he's trying to get done, whether in Saudi Arabia or not, these are a lot of the fights that he's trying to put together are the fights that we've been wanting to see, that we've been, stating. It's like one of us as a die-hard, hardcore boxing fan just came up on a bunch of money and was like, you know what? Now that I got the bread, now I want to see motherfuckers start doing some real shit in the sport of boxing. Turki Al-Rashid, he clapped back at Gervonta Tank Davis, rightfully so. I thought it was a beautiful comeback. It was a nice counter shot, if you will, when Gervonta Tank Davis said, you got to send me 2 Ferraris. Y'all made me mad because y'all want me to fight Devin, so now y'all got to send me 2 Ferraris for me to even consider it. And dude was like, what the fuck? He said, 2 Ferraris? He's like, nah, bruh. Ain't gonna send you no 2 Ferraris. You know what I will send you though? I'll send you 2 gloves. Get your punk ass over here and fight like a man. Clown this dumb ass. Get your shit together, Tank, man. You looking crazy out here. Cause you going back and forth with Conor Benn, he won the fight. He put on a iffy ass performance against a dude that was, he was supposed to basically get out of there in the first round like he said he was gonna do. But all the context around his power not being there because he ain't able to shoot up drugs and whatnot. The problem is Conor Benn is in a rush. I stated this in my last video. You're in a rush to get to the top. But there ain't no shortcuts, man. You're going to have to fight some of these hardcore people. He's going back and forth with Devin Haney because of Devin Haney's comments. Understandable. Bill Haney actually pulled up. I was wild, and I was like, whoa, this guy here, Bill is no joke, man. He is not playing. There's a reason that they're considering him, promoter of the year or manager of the year. The dude is really stomping, really stepping for his son, bruh. But Conor Benn, I don't know what's next for him, honestly, because I don't know what fucking weight he's fighting at. The weight he was fighting at this past weekend was 150 something, So it was like, are you a welterweight? Are you trying to work your way up to 54 to get a Spence type fight or something like that of that nature? Oh, look at that, y'all. Starting to clear up. I can see clearly now. All right, whatever. Anyway, we just want to see the best fights, man. The best possible fights. I don't know what's going on with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You got Tim Tszyu fighting Keith Thurman, which I think is a bullshit fight. I don't care what anybody says. You got Keith Thurman, who's had iffy. His last 2 performances were iffy. Even if he did beat Barrios, you know, still kind of iffy with those body shots. And we know how Tim Tszyu is as far as going to the body. He's a pressure fighter, man. He's gonna put the pressure on him. He's gonna bring it to him. We know that. And Keith's gonna try his best to move and box and all that, but we don't know what Keith Thurman still has left, and he's been so inactive. Meanwhile, Tim Tszyu's been very active, and he's been fighting decent competition, which is why I was a little perturbed at him fighting Keith Thurman, because it's more of a record padding to me. But I do like what Tim Tszyu said when he said, you know, these fighters are fighting once a year. These motherfuckers is divas, you know, yada yada. Let's just get these fights going. I fuck with that. I can get behind that. I respect that, man, and I share the same sentiment. You motherfuckers really need to get y'all shit together, man. Start putting these fights together, man. Get it going. I don't want to see Conor Benn versus Tank Davis, because Tank Davis is at 135. Now, he won't go up to 140 to fight Devin Haney, but he'll go up to 147 to fight Conor Benn? What the fuck? It's just weird, man. A lot of weird shit. Shakur Stevenson retired. I mean, he had an interview with Fight Hype. Still ambiguous in regards to his decision and if he's really retired or not. I don't know. It's just annoying as hell, man. It's annoying. The sport is stagnant. It's getting slow. It was doing pretty good last year, albeit, you know, a few, you know, hiccups here and there. But this year is getting to a very slow start, very bad start, if you ask me. Only light that I see, or silver lining that I can really see, is this Teofimo Lopez versus Jermaine Ortiz fight coming up this weekend, which I'll be back to give a prediction on that one. But yeah, man, come on, boxing, come on, man. The money is there. You know, the excuses, you know, are gone. So we need proper vetting of a lot of shit, man. You know, we need to get all the bullshit out of boxing and keep the riders and the soldiers in, and we need to handsomely reward them. Anyway, it's No Home TV, man. I'll be back with another one. Peace.